and the judges deliberate. Verdict? Not scalable. Turns out Hutch's seemingly magic interior design app is a ton of work behind the scenes. The Hustle, Thursday, February 2nd, 2017. Brought to you by Casper. We blew it. Yesterday we asked you about your favorite smartphone app that people might not know about. Unfortunately, the link was broken, and we spent the rest of the day hitting ourselves in the head saying, stupid, stupid. But lots of you responded via email with some great recommendations, and we didn't want to let them go to waste. So here's take two. Weigh in here. Pay no attention to the designer behind the curtain. Interior design app Hutch wants to use tech to help people picture new furniture in their homes and then sell it to them. The platform allows users to upload pictures of their living space and within 24 hours receive a visualization of the room, repopulated with furniture suggestions from interior designers. In other words, no more having to squint and hold your fingers out in a rectangle to imagine how that picture of a chimp wearing headphones would look on your wall. How's it work exactly? Well, that's the kicker. Right now it's all done by hand. Their team of designers determines the room measurement by using context clues, like the standard height of an outlet on a wall. And, according to TechCrunch, it takes about 20 minutes for a designer to create one room, and the team returns all visualizations within 24 hours of submitting them. So, not exactly scalable. Hutch hopes to automate most of this process in the future. We all have dreams, right? And if you recognize this business model, it may be because the company has already reinvented itself not once, but twice before, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, or the Shark Tank. The company originally launched under the name Zoom Interiors, a web service where users could consult with designers and receive a custom room design. Unfortunately, the Shark said their model wasn't scalable, sounds familiar, and their deal with Barbara Corcoran ended up falling through. Enter Tinder. Wait, what? In their second evolution, Tinder co-founder Sean Rad came in and helped the company rebrand itself as Homey, a messaging app allowing customers to chat with designers, get recommendations, and then buy them right from the platform. And yet again, Homey found that its model was unsustainable, as the chat function was both the most expensive and least popular with users. So, will this third pivot, which sounds a lot like their prior pivots, be the last pivot? It's not looking great. Social media, Barb knows best. Google tackles the internet's final frontier. The company is going where no internet search engine has gone before. Offline. They've been beefing up the offline abilities of Maps, Docs, Chrome, YouTube, and most recently, Search, so that users can still watch bad lip dub videos even when they're off the grid. But it's not just for remote camping trips, it's for developing nations. Nearly 1 billion users are surfing the web across India, Brazil, and Indonesia, where there's no guarantee of an internet connection when not browsing from a traditional desktop connection. And even when connected to a network, slow wireless speeds and strict data limits make streaming videos difficult. This means things like Maps allowing you to download city maps to your phone, while Chrome has a data saver mode. Saves up to 60% of mobile data while browsing, and allows you to save web pages ahead of time. And now they're going after the big kahuna, search. As of last month, Google searches that can't go through due to spotty connections will be put on a waiting list, so results populate and save as soon as you're back in network. Sorry, Apple people. Android users only, because, as Shekhar Sharad, the product manager at Google Search says, regardless of the location, search should never fail. But, unlike Maps, online searches present a unique challenge in that they're always changing and, in turn, are much trickier to predict. Fun fact, 15% of the queries Google sees on a daily basis have never been searched before. Social media. How much does a duck weigh? Facebook's new matchmaker. As if their People You May Know feature wasn't eerie enough, how the heck do they know about that old man you talked to on the bus yesterday? Facebook is launching a new mobile section called Discover People to encourage people to get to know each other. Go on, introduce yourself. Facebook's new feature suggests, like a pushy mother that lives in your pocket, when you first visit, users are prompted to enter a mini bio, add feature photos, update your education, etc. Then it shows you a list of people attending events you're attending or interested in, with the ability to swipe through each person's profile. It also shows you people nearby who share similar interests and employers, because you have so much in common. Mom, stop! Gosh! Wait. Brief bio, feature photos, swiping? Sounds a lot like Tinder, right? I mean, yeah, we've never used it either. And while Facebook isn't necessarily moving into the dating turf, Dating apps like Tinder and Bumble have been slowly moving into theirs. Both apps have rolled out updates to encourage friend meetups like Bumble BFF, which allows friends to match platonically with each other, and Tinder Social, where groups of friends can swipe to meet up and party. But, according to Facebook, their motives are simply to bring users together because too often it's hard to learn more about people around you, especially when they're all on their phones. Social media. Bosses say the darndest things. Managing a team is kind of like having kids. When they screw up, you don't want to fly off the handle, but you do want to be taken seriously and inspire a change in behavior. So, if you're a manager or may become a manager, here are a few ways to give your employees constructive feedback. 1. Ask for permission. Initiating the conversation with a question like, "Can we talk about what happened with the lawnmower today?" Team members are more receptive to your feedback once they've invited it. Basic vampire rules here, folks. 2. Share specific examples. Using direct I statements to explain the shortcoming you're seeing and back it up with specific examples. "I've noticed that you seem distracted lately. I watched you ride in a tiny circle for 4 hours this morning." 3. Get their side of the story. Allow them to explain themselves without leading, using an open-ended question. "What do you think happened out there on the green, Carl?" 4. Come up with a plan. Brainstorm possible solutions to the problem so that you're working together, not just making demands. I think you should focus less on gopher hunting and more on lawn care. 5. Hype it up. We're not talking rap air horns here, but end on an encouraging note that makes the person actually want to change. "Carl, if you put your mind to it, you could be the best groundskeeper this Caddyshack has ever seen." Social media. A real Cinderella story. Things you should watch. The Hustle Poker Night, $20 to the losers. This week, the whole team got together for a game of Texas Hold'em at Hustle HQ. Cards were dealt, smack was talked, and Scott took things way too seriously. Check it out, and stay tuned for part 2 to find out who came out on top. Place your bets. Things you should sip. The Mighty Mug, $20 or less. This unspillable mug refused is equipped with a suction cup bottom that somehow only activates when a push comes from the side, not when you pick it up. Pretty sure it's physics or something. Total lifesaver for people who talk with their hands. No splash zone. Things you should use. Tub shroom, $12.99. Sick of calling your landlord because your clogged tub drain is turning all your showers into gross foot baths again? The tub shroom is a squishy little shroom-looking thing that goes in your drain to trap hair and gunk without stopping water from draining. Trust us, your pipes and your landlord will thank you. Hair today, gone tomorrow. Things you should hear. Kaz8 Hi-Fi earphones, $14.99. Treat your ears to some hi-fi vibes at a low, low price. This Wired product review turned us onto these earbuds, and the more we read, the more we bought in. Seriously, audiophiles are freaking out about them because they're strangely high quality for how cheap they are. Stay a while and listen. Sponsored. Things you should try. Blue Apron. 3 meals free. Whether you're a pro chef or I can make pasta person, Blue Apron is for you. Sign up to get fresh ingredients in exactly the right proportions delivered to your doorstep with fun new recipes added weekly. And since prep time is around 40 minutes, have a homemade healthy meal in your mouth in less time than your weekly takeout dumpling order. First 100 people get their first meal for free. This edition of The Hustle was brought to you by Casper. Buying a new mattress is weird. Seriously, you have to order it from a mattress store because apparently those still exist? What is this, a 1990s rom-com? And what if you don't have anyone to adorably shop for mattresses and wistfully picture your life together with? Then you're just a creepy adult wiggling around on a mattress by yourself. Not to mention the wasted work-from-home day spent waiting on delivery men to muscle a bulky mattress into your house. Don't be a creep. Buy a Casper mattress. No showrooms, no pivoting through narrow stairwells, just an award-winning mattress designed for universal comfort and an amazing night's sleep. Plus, since it doesn't have springs or frames, Casper can deliver your mattress in an impossibly small box right to your doorstep. Just bring it in, unbox it, and watch it instantly expand to its full form so you can rest easy without having to wait around for a delivery somewhere between 9 and 5 p.m. Get a Casper. People, including us, are raving about it, and Hustle readers receive $50 off with the promo code HUSTLE. The Hustle. Subscribe, jobs, advertise, ambassadors, events. Kendall, no stupid questions, Baker. Writer, Lindsay Quinn, a perfectly ripe avocado. John Havel, backseat editor. Sasha Titus, budget director. You opted in by signing up, entering a giveaway, or through divine intervention. 1381 9th Avenue, San Francisco, California, 94122 in the United States. 415-506-7210. Never want to hear from us again? Break our hearts and unsubscribe.